Hello world. We're at Charlotte, North Carolina. Today's quest is going to bring us over to our home park again, Carowinds. Almost said Scarowinds because that's happening at night, but we're not doing Scarowinds in this video. We're going to be doing their brand new events called Oktoberfest and Tricks and Treats. Oktoberfest is more of like a German celebration with beers and bratwursts and things. Tricks and Treats is going to be the kids' Halloween event over here for young folk. So I have a young folk, and we're going to go do those things, and I'm going to take you with you, or take you with me, and we're going to have some fun. So let's go do that. Look how windy it is today. I guess we're getting some wind off of that hurricane down there in the Gulf. Okay, we made it up to the front. You can see the sign behind me. It says Carowinds, but we're not going to Carowinds in this video. I've already done a media event video for that. If you want to check that out, I'll put it down in the comments for you. We are just going to do the daytime kids event, Tricks and Treats, in this one. And Oktoberfest too, I almost forgot about that. Both are pretty new. So I've told you a little bit about what Oktoberfest was. Now Tricks and Treats is, like I said, a kids-friendly Halloween event. They're gonna have some, I think, games. They have some trick-or-treating. And now they've had trick-or-treating in the past, but I've heard it's much improved this year. So I'm gonna test that out. There's some shows and a parade and stuff like that. So we're just gonna head on in here and take a look at all of that stuff and have ourselves a day. I don't know, I'm kind of excited. It's kind of neat when stuff new comes to Carowinds. We have been securitized and we've used our season pass to get in. Y'all, the season pass will get you into all three events, Tricks and Treats, Oktoberfest, and Carowinds this year, and the park doesn't close before Carowinds. And if you buy a day ticket, the same thing happens with that as well. It's a pretty good deal. You can come over here, spend the money for a ticket, get in all day, and then stay for Carowinds and stay all night. Here are your dates for all three Halloween events happening this year. You can pause it, make note of those. Over in front of Harmony Hall, we have this Oktoberfest set up over here. It's got a stage. I'm gonna zoom in on the times for you. Guten Tag players, I'm guessing that's some music over there. In this area, you're gonna have keg tapping, brat eating competition, and a stein holding competition. If you go over to Harmony Hall, inside of there, you've got the Uber Oompa band and the Guten Tag players. Now over in front of Harmony Hall, you're gonna find the food booths for Oktoberfest. So let's see what each one has. I've already showed this in my media event, but I'll show it again in this one. This one on the left has got the fried potato mini cakes with sour cream and apples. Tried that, that wasn't too bad. Then they have sausages, bratwurst, or smoked sausage over here. Sounds like the band's going on in there. Let's take a peek in there and see them. And here are the times for the band. That's the Uber Oompa band. Now on this tent on the right of Harmony Hall, we've got a sign up for the honey glazed pork wings and the spatzel. I think that's how they said it. Now let me tell you, when I tried this at the media event, those honey glazed pork wings were amazing. It's one of the best foods I've ever had at Carowinds, to be honest with you. We've got games that you do pay for. I'm gonna zoom in on this. Pretzel toss. You get to toss the pretzel onto the rack to win a prize. Over here, you have to pay tokens for these. And there's your prices for the tokens. To the right of those games, you've got cold drinks. Oh, check out the Carowinds drinks right there, the blood bags. That's pretty neat. There's also Oktoberfest stuff here too. This, but I do want to show the map up here for you so that you'll know where to go. Pretty much all of it's happening right around Harmony Hall. And more up towards the milkshake area, you've got German nachos and pretzel nuggets in this booth right here. Here's a panning shot to show you where that booth is, by the way, and Harmony Hall is right there in the background. Check out the Halloween milkshakes up in front of that food booth I was just talking about. They look good. I'm gonna have to get one of these days. So that pretty much wraps up Oktoberfest. A lot of food and music and things. Now we're gonna go hit Tricks and Treats real hard and see what we have for that. If you didn't know, Carowinds is getting new rods next year. We got a launch coaster over there, goes at I think about 30 miles per hour is what I think they said, and a raft ride over here. Coming right over here to Camp Snoopy. Check it out, we got a meet and greet over here. You can see the times on that sign right there. Check out her costume. Now because of that construction for all the new stuff, the purple coaster is open, but everything kind of like back through here connected to the nursery right there is closed. So no pirate ships, whirly birds. That roller coaster in the background, in the back there is not open, and the playground is also closed because of all that construction. We just left Camp Snoopy and headed up here to Bailey's Barnyard, and we've got some indicators. Something here tells me that this is part of Tricks and Treats. We got that shed down there, that's where you can trick or treat, and up here we've got two other buildings. I only see one building, I thought there were two up there. But I guess these buildings right here, I'll zoom in, give me a second. There, these buildings right here, you'll see them, they're different colors. They are where they hand out candy at. Yeah, they say that the candy is much better this year. And I have to admit, like, just the decorations alone are much better this year. Let's go up here and see what we get.
I know.
Starburst.
Yeah.
Nice. Looks like that thing in the bag was like an ornament. Yeah, these decorations look good. Look at the flowers. Looks like this little building kiosk thing is closed. Nobody's handing out candy right now there. Now, we've made our way over to Aeronautica Landing because that is where you're gonna find the pumpkin patch. And I think a show is over here too. Let's go looking for both of those. Oh yeah, there's a little show here called Bean Boozled, the Jelly Bean Challenge. I don't know if that's a show or what. 12:45, 1:45, 2:45, 4:15. In the back with Gyroforce and the Plants vs. Zombies building is where you're gonna find the pumpkin patch. Now I have never seen this little area open, so I'm excited to get in there and see what it looks like. Check it out, it's shaded in here, hopefully air conditioned, looking good in here. So you get to come in here and pick out one pumpkin per kid. Very cool. Little one is wanting to find one that is, quote, medium. We have our medium pumpkin. Check it out. I just realized I've been recording this whole video without my mic plugged in. Oh my gosh, hopefully I sound better, and hopefully it didn't sound too bad before. Sorry about that. It looks like Bean Boozled just fired up. Let's head over there and see what it's all about.
You see this wheel? One of you is going to spin that wheel, and whatever flavor you pick is what your other contestant must eat. And then the audience will do a healthy 3, 2, 1.
So that was pretty much your standard Bean Boozled challenge. You had two contestants, you spin the wheel, whatever you land on, the other person has to eat. And they're all nasty, you saw that wheel. So we were wondering where Mask Maker's Mash was, and it appears to be up where Bailey's Barnyard was, where we got the orange bag. I didn't see anything up there about that. Now there were some picnic tables sitting out, but I didn't see anybody making a mask. We're gonna have to run up there maybe if we have some time and see if we can find something about that. Over in front of Blue Ridge Country Kitchen, it looks like we have a dance party here that we missed. There's your times. Looks like we've got two candy stations over here in front of Copperhead Strike. This one might be closed. Yeah, I don't see anybody in there, but this one's definitely working, so we're gonna get some candy over here. Or not. No one is in either of these booths, even though the doors are open, and it's supposed to end at 6, and we're here at 4:52, so I don't know what the deal is with that, but looks like we're not trick-or-treating here right now. So we're gonna head over to the carousel. It is supposed to have some more tricks and treats stuff. Hopefully it's up and working. And here is where you do the costume contest. So if your little one is wearing a costume, they can show up next to Blue Ridge Country Kitchen, give you a little pan to see where it's at, and this is where you do the contest. Now, if you do win this contest, you get to ride on one of the floats in the parade. Right there's the carousel. Over next to it, you have a phone booth and a candy booth. Does not look like the candy booth is open, y'all. I don't know if this ever was open today, but my hunch would be that you have a better chance of getting this candy if you show up early. It's supposed to end at 6 o'clock. It is 5. So I don't know why it's not open. All right, so even with the candy booth closed, well, they did have candy. It was sitting right there out at the front of the foam pit. They gave us some Mike and Ike's. So we actually did get trick-or-treating over here. In behind here, it looks like we've got 2 more candy booths. I don't see anyone here either. So out of 3 candy booths, none of them were open, but they were handing out 1 thing of candy at the foam pit. So the foam pit just now closed at 5 o'clock. So we've been walking around here seeing a lot of closed trick-or-treat booths, and we didn't see the mask thing too. We were up there, there was nothing with the mask going on that I saw, at least. You think that we were like standing, we walked through that area and didn't see it. So I guess that was closed as well. Now the foam pit's closed at 5, and I don't really know what stays open till 6, because that's when Tricks and Treats is supposed to end. So I guess up next we're gonna grab some food right now and wait for the parade to start. That starts at 6. And right next to the carousel, we've got the Spectral Sisters. Right here's your time for that. Again, nothing between 5 and 6, so get here early. And in case you're wondering, I think that's a musical show between 2 people. At the Carowinds Theater, you might want to hang around after Tricks and Treats. Go into Carowinds a little bit and test this out with your young one. The music is, pretty good. I think the language wasn't too bad from what I remember. There are some stressful scenes in there, like loud lightning and things like that. So if you have a really, really little one, you might want to reconsider this. But here's your times if you want to try it. It is a murder mystery musical. It's a really good show, too. If you've seen my media event video, you've seen part of that. As I said, we decided to come over to Harmony Hall for some food. Check out the eyeball cake pops. Here's the big old cookies. That's what I call them. Oh, trick or treat cookies. Check this out. It's got a bunch of different stuff in it, like different candies in it. M&M's. I thought I saw some, there's a pretzel. Thought I saw some like Kit Kats and Oreos bunched up in there too. So that's pretty cool. We got a peanut butter brownie and pumpkin cheesecake. We're in our spot to watch the parade right in front of Jukebox Diner and the big green coaster. What's its name? Oh yeah, Fury. This area is called Thrill Zone, and it's where Blood Yard is going to be, the scare zone for Carowinds. This is a really good place to watch the parade because you can see it come through that curve right there. It comes right over here and wraps around, and they even stop right here and do a show. So yeah, let your little ones dance in the show, and they sometimes will give them musical instruments and things. It's a good time. All right, it is 6:12 right now, actually. So the parade was supposed to start at 6, and it's down there towards the water park, Carolina. What's it called? My God, Carolina Harbor. I'm getting old. And it's going to make its way towards here and head up to the front, that direction. So it does take a little bit of time to get here. You don't have to be here at exactly 6, but I kind of recommend it so you make sure that you get a good spot. Look at this sidewalk space right here. And then they got these planters you can sit on the edge if you need to relax. And yeah, it's just a good place to watch this parade for sure. Here they come. Look at the front of the parade down there. We've already got dancing. Shake it, yeah.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween! High fives! I love the driver singing the song. She looks so into it. That's awesome. Look how detailed these floats are. I love the pumpkin ones starting it out. Then we got costumes back here. This is a really good parade, y'all, I'm telling you. There's a witch float. Look how detailed that is. We've seen this before. I've actually gotten an up-close look at most of these floats. I think they're all the same as last year except for one. But I love them. They look so good. Color's still popping on them and everything. I love the face paint and everything too. I think that guy is in the new show, the murder mystery show, Wake the Dead. So a lot of these, yeah, I think they all are, to be honest with you. I think all these people are in that show. That is cool. Oh, we got our queen up here. Check her out. She is looking good. I love this, y'all. Halloween is here. Got some pirates. I love it. This is a good parade. There's the pirate ship right there. If I'm not mistaken, I think that the cannons shoot fog out. At least they did last year. Let's see if it does this year. I I would love it if it got right here and just shot right into the cannon, into the camera. Now we got some wizards. This is really cool. All right, got a dragon coming up. I think this was the new one from last year. I think this is what one of the employees was telling us, was that the one that you can ride on is the new one. All right, here's the little show I was telling you about. This is why we come over here. They stop and do a little show here. The whole parade is stopped way up here. I would say we're probably about halfway through. They're playing spooky skeletons and doing a dance right here. It even happens on this side. So the entire parade is doing this dance. All right, the little dance party here is ended and the parade is moving again. Looks like we got the clown float coming up. This one's spooky, is it not? You got like a jack-in-the-box and all? Usually when you see floats like this, like something's broken or the paint's chipped or something. Not on these things, man. They look good. Looks like we got a haunted house coming up here, maybe a mausoleum type of thing. Yeah, I feel like there was smoke coming out of that. Yeah, right there in the middle, there's smoke. I can remember some things. Looks like this is gonna be our last one coming through here. We got a skeleton man. Or woman, I don't know what it is. But I'll like this one. I think this is a good one to end on, because I think it's the coolest one, to be honest with you. Yeah, the music ended. You know what's scarier than this stuff? That copyright claim. That's why I had to talk through all of this. And that is going to wrap things up here for our time at Carowinds for Oktoberfest and Tricks and Treats for 2024. Hope you all learned something from that video. I wish that I could have done some more stuff with Tricks and Treats, but I'm filming my experience and I want to show you my experience. So that was what we had. We still had a good time. The parade's cool and the food was good. I don't know, just had a good time here today. Probably try to get back here another day and get here a little bit earlier to see if Tricks and Treats is a little bit better. Like I said, some people around us were saying that they got more candy and stuff and they were here earlier, so we might give it a try next time a little bit earlier than 4. Probably try to get here around at least like 12-ish. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed that guide to Oktoberfest and Tricks and Treats. That is it for me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. Bye, world.